Hey little V, so I got this book for you and I thought I'm going to read it to you, and it's Dory Fantasmagory. It's a great little book. Alright, so let me see here. There we go. Right, so Dory Fantasmagory. Okay, by Abby Hamilton. Fantasmagory, a dreamlike state where real life and imagination are blurred together. I think that's Dory Fantasmagory. A dreamlike state where real life and imagination are blurred together. Chapter 1. Such a baby. My name is Dory. That's her right over there. But everyone calls me Rascal. This is my family, and I am the little kid. There she goes. My sister's name is Violet, and my brother's name is Luke. Violet is the oldest, and Luke never wants to play with me. They say I'm a baby. Mum, Rascal's bothering us. What is she doing? Calls my mother. She's looking at us. She's breathing. All summer long, whenever I try to play with Luke and Violet, they say, please leave. You see? She's like, what? Leave us alone. Well, I'm not going to leave, but I can't think of what to say, so I ask questions. Any question I can think of. What does please mean? Why do we have armpits? How do they make plastic? Yes. I can't wait for school to start, so we can get a break from Rascal, says Violet, her sister. Me too, grumbles Luke. Don't talk about school. I cover my ears. I never want summer to end. I like to stay home in my nightgown instead of getting dressed for school. It's a winter nightgown, said Violet. And it's inside out, said Luke. And it's backwards, says Violet. So what, I say. So, now that you've turned 6, you need to stop acting like such a baby. Oh. Why do you always call me a baby? I complain. Because you talk to yourself, says Violet. And you have temper tantrums, says Luke. And you play with monsters, says Violet. Talk to myself? I have no idea what they're talking about. I never talk to myself. I talk to my friend Mary. No one can see her except me. Mary, it's lunchtime. Mary always wants to play. She always wants to play with me. She thinks I'm the greatest. Why do we have armpits? What an interesting question. At night, Mary sleeps under my bed. What is the opposite of a sandwich? I've always wondered that. During the day, Mary follows me around. She wants to do whatever I'm doing. I usually don't mind, but sometimes I have to tell her no. Sorry, Mary, I'm playing with Violet. Okay, Mary, what do you want to play? I ask. No, you aren't. Here are some things Mary likes to do. Try and steal Violet's doll Cherry. Fake sleep. Sneak cookies from the high cabinet. Exercise club. Get dragged around the house in a laundry basket. Why are you talking to the laundry basket? Faster, faster. Look for monsters. The toilet monster, the ketchup monster, and the vacuum monster. Mary is my favorite, but my house is actually full of monsters. There is a toilet monster who comes into the bathroom if you sit in the toilet for too long. There's a ketchup monster who makes weird noises when you squeeze the ketchup. And there's also the laundry monster. The broken drawer monster. The vacuum monster. The upstairs hallway monster. The living room monster, and more. Here's the upstairs hallway monster. I try to warn Luke and Violet when I see one. Oh, watch out, it's behind you. Ah, there's a monster in your underwear drawer. Run, the vacuum monster is coming. But Luke and Violet don't appreciate it. Rascal is driving me crazy. Yeah, me too. What are we gonna do? Let's scare her back. I'll think of something. Think of something that will get her to stop acting like such a baby. I've got an idea. After dinner, Violet and Luke say they have something important to tell me. I follow them upstairs, skipping steps. I'm so excited. What can it be? Violet lets me on her bed. Maybe she will let me play with Cherry, the dog. Very slowly, Violet asks me, Rascal, have you ever heard of someone named Mrs. Gobblegracker? I shake my head, no. Well, Mrs. Gobblegracker is a robber, and she steals baby coals, says Violet. And she's 507 years old and has very sharp teeth, adds Luke. And well, says Violet, you're going to be really surprised when I tell you this. What? I say. I'm dying to know. She's been looking for you, she says quickly. Are you serious? I ask. Dead serious, she says. Mrs. Gobblecracker is looking for me? I ask in amazement. Shh, says Luke. She's so scary. You have to whisper when you say her name like this. Mrs. Gobblecracker. So if I were you, I would stop acting like a baby so she doesn't come and get you, says Violet. For a moment, I'm quiet. This is a lot to think about. Luke and Violet stare at me as if they're waiting for me to cry. How will she get in the house? Does she come in the front door? Will she ring the doorbell, I ask them? Before they answer, I have some more questions. Is she sneaky? Will I have to battle her? Does she wear a long black cape? Is it made out of fur? Or is it real fur or fake fur? Are her teeth rotting? Does she brush them? Does she have a really creepy looking nose? Does she have a cat? Does she live in a cave? Does she really have long bones? We don't know. Leave us alone, they shout, shaking their heads and walking away very fast. I follow Luke and Violet around the house. Oh my gosh, what have we done? Says Luke, covering his ears. Is she a vegetarian? Does she vote? Is she nocturnal? Does she like ice cream? Does she like anything? Is she powerful? Does she have a cell phone? Does she eat rubber chicken? Oh, this is the worst we've ever had, says Violet, trying to get away from me. Ever, says Luke, ever, ever, ever. I don't even want to know what happens next, says Violet. And that is the end of chapter 1. I will send you chapter 2 on another day of Dory Fantasmagory. Oh, bye! See you soon!